Myself, Dr. T. Parvati, lecturer in botany, Pingal Government College, Vaddevalli, Warangal Urban, Telangana State. Today I will teach you ecosystem. What is a population? A population is one species living in a specific area. For example, all foxes living in an area form a population. Let us another example. All roses growing in an area form another population. What is a community? A community is formed from all the populations found in an area. All the foxes, roses, grasshoppers, snakes, hawks, deer, and skunks live in one area, each form their individual populations, but together make up a community. Living things in an ecosystem are called community. Population plus population is called community. Ecosystem. The concept of ecosystem first put forth by A.G. Tansley 1935. Ecosystem is the major ecological has both structure and function. The structure is related to species diversity. The more complex is the structure, the greater is the diversity of the species in the ecosystem. An organism is always in the state of perfect balance with the environment. The environment liability means the surrounding ecosystem. The term ecosystem was first coined by A.G. Tansley. It consists of two words. Eco means environment, system means interaction. Thus, the ecosystem refers to the things and conditions around the organism which directly or influence the life and development of the organism and their populations. According to A.P. Odum, the ecosystem, the basic functional unit of organism, their environment interacting with each other and with their own components. An ecosystem may be conceived and studied in the habitat of various sizes. Example, 1 square meter of grassland, a pool, a large lake balanced aquarium, and a certain area of river and ocean. All the ecosystems of earth are connected to one another. Example, river ecosystem with ecosystem of ocean. Structure of ecosystem. The structure of an ecosystem is basically a description of the organism and physically features of the environment, including the amount and distribution of nutrients in a particular habitat. It also provides information regarding the range of climatic conditions prevailing in the area. From the structural point of view, all ecosystems consist of the following basic components: abiotic components and biotic components. The abiotic components. Ecological relationships are manifested in a physiochemical environment. Abiotic components of the ecosystem includes basic inorganic elements and components such as soil, water, oxygen, calcium carbonates, phosphates, and a variety of organic activities or death. It also includes physical factors and ingredients as moisture, wind, currents, and solar radiation. Biotic components. The biotic components includes an organism present in the environmental system. From nutrition point of view, the biotic components can be grouped into two basic components. One is the autotrophic components, another one is the heterotrophic components. Herbivorous means plant eaters. Carnivorous, secondary consumers and depend on plants. Omnivorous, eat everything whatever is available. Scavengers, dead material is eaten by them. Example, vulture. Vulture are rare due to pesticides. Detritivores feed on parts of dead organisms. Decomposers, bacteria and fungi which recycle organic matter and ecosystem by biodegradation and releasing the resulting simpler inorganic components or water where they are taken up as nutrients by producers. Autotrophic components, primary, it is called primary producers, includes all the green plants which fix the radiant energy of sun and manufacture food from inorganic substances through photosynthesis. Heterotrophic components, it includes green bacteria, non-green plants and also animals which takes food from autotrophs. So biotic components of an ecosystem can be described under the following three heads. One is the secondary producers, consumers and decomposers or reducers. Secondary producers, photosynthesis photoheterotrophs including most purple bacteria and green bacteria produce energy from light and use organic components to build structures. They consume little or none of the energy produced during photosynthesis. They use radiant energy of sun in photosynthetic process. Algae and other hydrophytes of a pond, grasses of a field, trees of the forest are example of the producers. Consumers, those living members of the ecosystems which consume the foods synthesized by the producers are called consumers. Under this category are included all different kinds of animals that found an ecosystem. There are different classes of consumers such as consumers of the first order are primary consumers, consumers of secondary order are secondary consumers, consumers of third order are tertiary consumers. Scavengers, consumers of the first order are primary consumers. These are purely herbivorous animals that are purely depend on the producers or green plants for their food. Example, insects, rabbits, deer, cows are some of the herbivores in the terrestrial ecosystem and small crustaceans and the mollusks in the aquatic habitat. Consumers of the secondary order, secondary consumers. These are the carnivorous and omnivorous. Carnivorous are flesh-eating animals that are adapted to consume herbivores as well as plants as food. Example of secondary consumers are sparrow, crow, fox, wolves, dogs, cat and snakes, etc. Consumers of the third order are terrestrial consumers. These are top consumers which prey upon other carnivorous, omnivorous, and herbivorous. Lions, tigers, hawks, vultures, etc., are considered as a terrestrial or a top consumers. Parasites and scavengers. The parasitic plants and animals utilize the living tissues of different plants and animals. The scavengers utilize dead remaining of the animals and plants as their food. Decomposers and transformers. Decomposers and transformers are the living components of the ecosystem and they are fungi and bacteria. Decomposers attack the dead remaining of the producers and consumers and degradable the complex organic substances into the Simpler compounds. Bacteria generally attack on the smaller tissue and fungi on the plant tissue. Plant and animal material is degraded enzymatically and released as the basic element into the environmental where the elements are again available to the producers for residue. Then functions of ecosystem. An ecosystem is a discrete structural, functional and life sustaining environmental system. The environmental system consists of biotic and abiotic components in an habitat. Biotic components of the ecosystem include the living organism, plants, animals, and microbes, whereas the abiotic components includes inorganic matter and energy. Abiotic components provide the matrix for the synthesis and uh, perpetuation of organic components. The synthesis and perpetuation processes involve energy exchange, and this energy comes from the sun in the form of light or solar energy. Thus, in any ecosystem, we have the following functional components: inorganic components, that is air, water, and mineral salts; organic components, plants, animals, and microbes; energy input, which enters from outside the sun. These the interaction in the environmental ecosystem. Inorganic constituents are synthesized into the organic structure. The green plants primary produces through photosynthesis and solar energy utilized in the process. Green plants become source of energy for herbivores, which in turn become energy for the flesh-eating animals carnivores. All the living organisms die after a certain lifespan. The dead organic remain provide the food for the saprophytes, microbes such as bacteria and fungi, and they are called as decomposers. The ecosystem operating in different habitats such as deserts, forests, grasslands, and seas and interdependent one another. The energy and nutrients of one may find their way into another, so that ultimately all parts of the earth are interrelated, each comprising a part of the total system that keeps the biosphere functioning. The principal steps in the operation of the ecosystem are follows: Re- reception of the radiant energy of the sun, manufacture of organic material from inorganic ones by the producers. Kinds of ecosystem. Natural ecosystems. They are capable of the operating and maintaining themselves without any major interference by man. Natural ecosystem is two types: permanent natural ecosystem and temporary natural ecosystem. Temporary natural ecosystem example rain-fed pond. The permanent natural ecosystem terrestrial ecosystem, forest, grassland and desert ecosystems. Aquatic ecosystem freshwater ecosystems, lotic ecosystem running water example river spring. There are the lentic ecosystem standing water example pond lake swamp and marine ecosystem for example ocean sea etc. Artificial ecosystem, thus the maintained by man, thus these are manipulated by man for different purposes. Example: artificial lakes and rivers, townships and cities. Then incomplete ecosystem, thus ecosystem that do not contain all the four basic components, that is abiotic substances, producers, consumers, and decomposers are called an incomplete ecosystem. For forest ecosystem, forests are the natural plant communities with the dominance of the flowering plants. Trees, shrubs, flower are present in plenty. In India, forests occupy about 18 to 20% of the total land area. Types of forest ecosystem: tropical in evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest. Deciduous, one is the tropical evergreen forest. These forests contain a deep and dense vegetative of tall trees. Then tropical deciduous forest, these forests have broad leaved trees growing with shrubs, bushes and creepers in between them. Temperate deciduous forest, these occur in the area where well defined winter alternative with well defined summer with sufficient rainfall. For example, maple, elms, oak, beeches, etc. Confucius forest, coniferous forest. These forests found in colder regions. The dominant species are pine poplar. Then abiotic components. Inorganic components, minerals, metals, gases like carbon dioxide, NO2, nitrogen, sulfur, etc. Then organic components, example fats, glucose, amino acids. Atmospheric components, climatic components, one is the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind velocity, pressure. Biotic components consist of living organism represented by the producers, consumers and decomposers. Producers are trees of different kind. Beside trees, shrubs, herbs are also present. Producers are called autotroph, which made their food by themselves in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll. Consumers are heterotrophs. Consumers are represented by the herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous, which are directly or indirectly depend on producers for their nutrition. Consumers are further divided into herbivorous and carnivorous. Herbivorous like ants, flies, beetles, leaf hoppers feed trees, leaves, while larger herbivores are elephant, deer, etc. Carnivorous, small carnivores like snake, birds, fox feed are the herbivores. Large carnivores, lion, tiger feed on small carnivorous and herbivorous. Consumers are further divided into herbivorous and carnivorous. Decomposers, a variety of microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, protozoa, which decompose the dead body of the plant and animal and convert into the simpler form. During decomposition purpose, nutrient nitrogen, carbon dioxide gas is related. Pond as an ecosystem. A pond is a self-sufficient and self-regulating system which can be divided into four basic units. One is the abiotic substances, producers of a pond, consumers, decomposers. This is the pond ecosystem. The first one is the fishes, then the litter, under layout, then plant packers, rocks. This is the pond ecosystem. Pond as an ecosystem, abiotic substances. These include water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, phosphorus, amino acids, and humic acid. A part of these nutrients is an solution and is readily available to organisms. Pond as an ecosystem. Producers of a pond are of two types: rooted or larger floating plants generally growing in a shallow water, minute floating algae called photoplanktons, which is abundance. The photoplanktons give greenish color to the water. They are important in the production of basic food in the ecosystem. Pond as an ecosystem. Consumers, they cannot make their own food. They feed directly on the living plants and their own remaining remains in a pond. There are three kinds of consumers. Primary consumer, they are the largely be herbivorous. They feed directly on plants. Benthans, benthic population of a pond includes insects, larvae, fish, mollusks, etc. Zooplankton, they mainly on phytoplankton and included photoplanktons, etc. Secondary consumers, these are the carnivorous that feed, and primary consumers are herbivorous. In a pond, beetles feed upon zooplankton. Fish consumer small fish, larvae, and zooplankton. The tertiary consumers, they are the predators. Large fish feed small fish and thus become the stop consumers. Decomposers, when other physical conditions like temperature are favorable, the aquatic bacteria and fungi decompose the dead organisms and the material are released for reuse. Thank you. Let us summarize today's topic. A population is one species living in a specific area. A community is formed from all living population found in an area. Living things in an ecosystem are called a community. Then concept of ecosystem was first coined by A.G. Tansley in 1935. The term of ecosystem, eco means environment, system means interaction. According to E.P.D. Odum, the ecosystem basic function unit of organisms and environmental interaction with each other. Then structure of ecosystem, mainly organisms and physical features of the environment. And it is also provide information regarding the range of climatic condition prevailing in the area. These are the basic two components. One is the biotic component, another is the abiotic, and one is the abiotic component, another is biotic component. Abiotic means abiotic component of this ecosystem includes basic inorganic elements and components. Then biotic component means including living organism present in the environmental system. Let us be grouped into two basic components: autotrophic components, heterotrophic components. One is the herbivorous, plants eaters; carnivorous, depend on herbivorous; omnivorous, eat everything. That is herbivorous and carnivorous. Both are eaten by omnivorous. Then scavenger, dead material is eaten by them. Then detritivores, feed on part of the dead organism. Then decompose, bacteria and fungi which recycle organic matter and ecosystem by the biodegradation. Then autotrophic components, one is the autotrophic component, one is the heterotrophic component. Then the secondary producers, consumers, decomposers or reducers. Secondary producers, these are the radiant energy of the sun is a photosynthetic process. Algae and other phytotrophs of the pond, grasses of a field, trees of the forest are example of the producers. Consumers, then consumers are the first order of primary consumers, consumers of the second order of secondary consumers, consumers of the terrestrial consumers. First consumers, they are the purely herbivorous animals. that are purely depend on the producers. Consumers of the secondary order, secondary consumers, these are carnivorous and omnivorous. Consumers of a third order are tertiary consumers. They are top carnivores which prey upon other carnivores. Then parasites, scavengers. The parasite plants and animals utilize the living tissues of different plants and animals. Then decomposes and transforms. Decompose and transforms are the living components of the ecosystem. They are fungi and bacteria. Functions of ecosystem. Ecosystem is a discrete structure, functional and life-sustaining environmental ecosystem. A biological component providing the matrix of the ecosystem, perpetuation of organic components. Thus, primary steps into the operation of the ecosystem this follows: reception of the radiant energy of the sun. These are the process. Then kinds of ecosystem, natural ecosystem. These are the capable of the, operating and maintaining themselves without any major interference by man. Natural ecosystem is two steps: permanent natural ecosystem and temporary natural ecosystem. Temporary ecosystem example rainfood plant. Permanent natural ecosystem is terrestrial ecosystem. Then aquatic ecosystem, freshwater ecosystem, lotic ecosystem, lentic ecosystem, marine ecosystem example ocean and sea. Then artificial ecosystem, they are maintained by the man. These are manipulated by the man for different purposes, for example artificial lakes and reservoirs and townships and cities. Then incomplete ecosystem, this ecosystem do not contain all the four basic components, such as abiotic, substance, producers, consumers and decomposers. Then forest ecosystem, it is in India forest occupying about 18 to 20% of the total land area. Then types of forest ecosystem: terrestrial evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, temperate deciduous forest. These occupy in the area while the different winters alternative with all different summer with sufficient rainfall. Then coniferous forest, these forests found in colder regions. Abiotic components, inorganic components, mineral, metals, gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide. Organic components, then atmospheric components, climatic components, temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind velocity and pressure. Biotic components consist of living organism represented by the producers, consumers and decomposers. Producers, the produce are called autotrophs, which made their food by themselves in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll. Consumers are the present by the herbivorous, represented by carnivorous and omnivorous, which are directly of the indirectly depend on producers for the nutrition. Then consumers are further divided into herbivorous and carnivorous. Herbivorous example elephant, deer, etc. Carnivorous example small carnivores like snakes, birds, fox. Then large carnivorous lion, tiger like this. Then decomposes a variety of microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, protozoans. Then during decomposition process, nutrient, nitrogen, carbon dioxide gases is released. Pond as an ecosystem, a pond is a self-sufficient and self-regulating system. It can be divided into four basic units: abiotic substance, producers of pond, consumers and decomposers. This is the pond ecosystem. Then pond ecosystem as abiotic substances and producers of a pond and consumers and primary consumers. Then zooplankton, secondary consumers. Zooplankton, I have mainly on photoplanktons and included protozoans. Secondary consumers, these are the carnivores that feed, and primary consumers are herbivorous. In a pond, beetles feed upon zooplankton, fish consume small fishes, larvae and zooplanktons. Then terrestrial consumers, they are the predators. Large fish feed small fish and thus becoming the top consumers. Decomposers, When other physical conditions like temperature are favorable, the aquatic bacteria and fungi decompose the dead organic and the material are released for reuse. This is the today topic. Thank you very much. Let us learn the remaining topic in the next session. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity for CCE.